copyrights and under that music. You see where I'm at in the trenches. So any music you hear ain't got shit to do with me. I don't let nothing marinate. Straight to sauce. Everything saucy. You hear me? Well, let's talk it, because we got to talk. There's too many cheaters in boxing. There's too many people using performance enhancement drugs. What I mean by performance enhancement drugs, if you take something, for instance, we're going to say you drink some honey. You take some honey to beat up the coochie. You pop an ecstasy to beat up the coochie. You taking PEDs. That's a steroid. That's what's called a steroid in boxing. So when you look at the snack program, right? There's no disrespect to snack. It's say to perform your enhancement. So that's considered a PED. But what considered more of a PED is when you got to draw your blood and give your blood to a person. Me, technically, I would be scared giving my blood to any motherfucking body, because you ever read the book Dose from Tyra Woods back in 2000, like 2003, 2004, the book came out? You know what I mean? And you know what the nigga did. The nigga did some gay shit. You see what the gay boy got him all pickled and shit. Well, that's how it can happen by you giving your blood to somebody, and they can case you up. You know what I mean? And you won't know. You being people just keep shooting for the moon, dealing with these cheaters, these well-known cheaters in boxing, and the sports in general. Like everybody knew Victor in boxing, you know. Like I laugh at Bud Crawford, right? Because you saying Pacquiao was on steroids and Pacquiao was juicing, but you deal with the same person Pacquiao was dealing with, Victor Conte. See, Victor Conte, remember Floyd said, I won't fight Pacquiao because that man is in his corner. And who was in Pacquiao's corner? Victor Conte. Pacquiao was dealing with Victor Conte, man. And that's why I laugh at y'all people, man. Like, steroids don't help you punch hard, man. Do not help you punch hard at all. You understand me? It just enhances your performance, you know what I mean? It just enhances your stamina, you know? You won't get tired. It's like you snorting coke. Every time you go to the corner, you snort some coke, and you know that coke gonna have you cool for 3 minutes, and you go back and take another line. You know what I mean? But I just laugh at Bud, because Bud, like, we know you juicing. Just look at your arms. Your arms, like bro, your left arm bigger than your right arm. You know what I mean? And you're a righty. So when you see that, look at his head big as shit. He got a square head. His head big as shit. You can tell when a person juicing. But you let y'all tell it, niggas just be fans of people. You understand? And instead of telling, like, once everybody get to know who Victor Conte is, everybody gonna question the shit that happened to Ryan. They gonna be like, hold the fuck up. Hold up. So Victor Conte went to jail for steroids. You don't believe me? Go ask Barry Bonds. Go ask Mark McGuire. Go ask Jose Canseco. Go ask Sammy Sosa. Go ask the Olympian bitch Marion Jones. Because they all of them got fucked up. They got snubbed. Even when you look at this motherfucker, Sugar Shane even said it. Victor Conte gave me some hot shit. He gave me this cream, and bro, that shit was steroids. You understand me? But y'all believe Vada because Vada covered Victor Conte crimes up. Victor Conte tell you himself. Say, yeah, I went to jail for steroids. I did 6 months in the federal camp for steroids. So when I came home, I knew what I had to do. So before I started SNAP, I helped start Vada testing. Once he got Vada testing off the ground, he went back, created SNAP. When he created SNAP, what SNAP do? Vada covered everything up. So everybody that's on SNAP, you gotta remember, what's that fucking, it's something like the asthma shit, Buterol. Vada allow you to have Buterol in your system now. Like, come the fuck on. Why? Because SNAP, all the SNAP fighters come back. Like the SNAP supplement I purchased, if I was to take a urine test, that should have come back Buterol. You understand me? But the crazy thing is, you give me your blood, nigga, that ain't a motherfucking doctor. And you know he went to jail for fucking PEDs. He fucked Barry Bonds' whole career up, his little bitch ass. Fucked Barry Bonds' career up. You understand me? Fuck Sammy Sosa light-skinned ass career up. Fuck Jose Canseco career up. Fuck Mark McGwire career up. Yeah, Victor Conte did that a while ago. Go watch that. You know? And that's what I'm here for. I'm here for to expose the truth. It's all facts, no opinions. I don't let shit marinate. We get straight to the sauce, everything saucy. And Pacquiao used to deal with Victor Conte. Ask Floyd Mayweather. Floyd to tell you, yeah, the reason I ain't fight Pacquiao at the time because he was dealing with Victor Conte. You heard what Victor Conte said in the early 2000s. He can get it in your system and out your system faster than the FDA, the CDC, even your motherfucking doctor can detect the situation. So if Manny is a cheat, then Bud, you're a cheat because you're dealing with Victor Conte, the same nigga. And you went on Joe Rogan and said after every fight, you plug yourself up to an IV. So what the fuck is you hiding? You understand me? I remember when Bud Crawford and Errol Spence fought, right? Before the fight, Jim Gray walked to the locker room. He was interviewing Bud. When he was interviewing Bud, you heard the live commentary behind. The live commentary was, and you hear Timothy Bradley clear as day. You hear Andre Ward. You hear Abner Marsh. But you hear Timothy Bradley, clear as day, states that I do not own the copyrights to this shit. I told y'all. Timothy Bradley states that why is Bud Crawford wrapping his own hands when he got Bomac for that? And then when he's looking, when Jim Gray talking to Bud, and Bud look at Jim Gray and start wrapping his hands, first thing come out of Tim Bradley's mouth is the way Bud wrapping his hands is illegal. Why is it illegal? Because he's putting tape on skin. And as long as the sweat hits it, it causes a cast. Go back and watch it. Why you think Turkey paid PBC to cut off that portion of the jaw? They paid millions. They paid over $50 million to PBC to cut that part of the video off. Y'all know that, right? I do not own the copyrights to this corny ass song, so please. And them niggas is corny. And them niggas be corny. Beat the dog shit out of them soft ass niggas, man. But yeah, man, that's how that shit was. And when you watch the situation, you just look like, for real. And then now when you watch the Spence and Bud fight, that shit not on there. That shit make you want to think why it's not on there. You understand? But you let these motherfuckers tell it, they gonna dress it up like that nigga for everybody. You understand me? And then about the Spence situation, how Spence ain't gonna make the Hall of Fame when he was the only fighter that unified, collected 3 belts at 147, nigga. You ain't do none of that. You don't fight, dog. That's why your resume is shitty. You dug all of the fighters. Yeah, Big Red Rig. Like, you seen that shit. Jim Gray exposed his ass. You understand me? That's why I tell Bud sometimes, bro, just shut the fuck up. Because you hanging yourself. Now, everybody about you. Now, like, I keep telling y'all he got his butt cheeks. His resume is butt cheeks. I keep telling y'all that Bud Crawford resume is butt cheeks, bro. No, that resume is ass, man. And he's even telling y'all, your best win on your fucking... You're not saying he's a Hall of Famer, so you letting the world know you got a shitty ass resume. You know what I mean? You letting the world know you got a shitty ass resume. See, me, I'm not going to use Errol Spence getting into a car accident as an excuse. The reason I'm not using that as no fucking excuse, because he beat Danny Garcia and he beat Porter when he went through the motherfucking things. You understand me? So with the Spence victory, I'm always going to say Bud won. And this is no shade to nobody. But when Spence fought Porter, I thought Porter beat Spence. Because when I seen that fight, I said Spence is going to have problems with a pure boxer. You understand me? And if it was Boots or Crawford, I knew one of them was getting him out of here. He never took off the glove after the fight. That shit was loaded. That was the first time at welterweight Bud Crawford gloves never busted. I want y'all to remember that. Because the Dave Avenesian fight all the way on down to the Jeff Horn fight when he got his first title, all his gloves busted. Omaha knew his gloves kept busting open. That's why I call them bust them open, Bud. But the key thing is, what this motherfucker is, I knew a pure boxer could beat Spencer. That's why I said Bud, Boots, at the time, they even Porter. I thought Porter pulled it off. I knew he'd have hard times with them. But just to cheat and do that shit, bro, and trying to shit on niggas, no, we gotta expose you, bro. We gotta expose you, because that shit ain't cool, bro. It ain't cool. It ain't right. So everybody that worked with Victor Conte not on no type of PEDs. Like Connor Ben, Alicia Bumgarner, even Clarissa Shields, all snack fighters. They took independent testing, they all popped 30. But what happened? They let VADA do the testing. When VADA do the testing, they come back clean. Think about that. You go to an independent testing, y'all pop 30. But when VADA tests y'all pop clean. Who helped started VADA? Victor Conte. Niggas be cheating, man. Hey, Big Red, he never took off them motherfucking gloves. He kept them bitches right on. He kept them bitches right on, because niggas know, bro. Bo Mac was a corny ass fighter. Bo McIntyre resume was, I want y'all to go look at his record. His record was ass. You understand me? It's like Brian Norman Sr. record was ass. And he just living his championship life through his son. Fighting a whole bunch of nobodies. You know what I mean? And that's what Top Rank do. That's what they do. And then when they fighters Top Rank, those fighters, they develop not Bob Arum type of style, Bob Arum's stepson type of style. And what people got to understand is, it's about to be, the indictment already happened. That's why ESPN cutting ways with Top Rank. Hopefully Top Rank and PBC can emerge and keep American boxing, because we the truth. You know what I mean? We got the best fighters. We get paid the most. Turkey and Dana White about to come in and make their pockets fat instead of the fighters. So ain't no fighter gonna sign with them niggas. But a bunch of UK motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Or some motherfucking, it's like some Asian type motherfuckers, because the countries they're in, they see that type of money, they'll be multi-millionaires in their company. I mean, in their country. So, that's how I look at the situation. But besides that, man, like, Bug gotta stop this shit, bro. Them PEDs, them steroids, is cooking his brain, frying his brain. You know what I mean? It's definitely frying his brain. You see Shakur took snack, look at it. Bro, you ain't even a pay-per-view star, nigga. You never sold pay-per-view one day in your motherfucking career, nigga. And you talking about that free shit that was on the Zone? Because, nigga, I got the Zone and I ain't paid the pay-per-view. I was watching that motherfucking fight for free, nigga. I was watching you fight for free. So, what pay-per-view you had, Court? You know what I mean? Ain't no disrespect what pay-per-view you had, but no. Like, long as I'm here, man, and my channel up, I'm gonna protect the protectors, man. You know what I mean? Spence is a Hall of Famer. Floyd only say Pacquiao cheated because he was working with Victor Conte. That's number one. But Pacquiao never popped dirty. And I'm a Floyd fan. And to be honest, man, I watched Floyd duck Paul Williams at 140. I watched Floyd duck Miguel Cotto at 140. I watched Floyd duck Pacquiao for 10 years. He ducked Cotto for 7 years. He ducked Paul Williams forever. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep that shit tall. Like, and I'm a Floyd fan. My guy ducked a lot of fighters. But when he turned in the money way, he just fought champions that had a name. You know what I mean? He just fought champions. He just fought champions that had a name. So, that's how I look at the situation. And that's the real shit, you know what I mean? Because a lot of other people gonna put it and make you believe some shit that ain't really true or that ain't really there. You turn around. That ain't really true, that ain't really there. So that's why I look at the situation and just crack the fuck up. Because they gotta stop creating these false narratives in boxing and expose the truth. Because the truth shall be exposed. And as long as I'm on here, man, I'm gonna give you two sides of the motherfucking story. Yes, me personally, I'm gonna always say, because Bob Arum even said it, they never believed in Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? So, when he was with Top Rank, I don't blame him for that. From 2018, I blame him because he went and signed back with Top Rank because Top Rank got him the Jeff Horn fight. We watched Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn in Australia. We watched Pacquiao beat the dog shit out of Jeff Horn, right? But we also watched Australia rob the shit out of Pacquiao for that fight, and Jeff Horn just ended up the WBA champion. But I got something for y'all. I'm gonna put it on my community post. In 2022, Amanti Stanionis became the WBA champion. And Bud Crawford, at the time, they fought for the super champion. Right? He had the super champ. So, if Lomachenko was elevated to super champ, and Devin Haney had the regular, and when him and Tio fought, they fought for undisputed. Then y'all trying to shit and say Tio wasn't undisputed. Then I mean Bud Crawford never became undisputed at 147. Then he fight Spence what? 2023, right? He fought 2023. Stanionis had the title in 2022. He had the WBA regular, the real belt. He had the real belt. So that means you're not undisputed, nigga. Like, you mentioning accolades, right? Spence accolades, he went across seas, beat the dog shit out of Kell Brook. What you said, he came off a loss. But when you fought Kell Brook came off, was it like 2 losses, 3 losses? Right? It was like 2 to 3 losses. Kell Brook, when you fought Kell Brook, because Kell Brook ain't had a winning record. Nigga, every fight that you fought, nobody had a winning record. Besides Spence. Every nigga you fought was coming off a 2-3 fight loss. Besides Spence. The only loss niggas say Spence came off was the car accidents. But me, I don't use that as an excuse. Because if you can jump back in that motherfucking ring, beat 2 other champions, you know what I mean? Like, that shit don't mean nothing. Me personally, I just thought somebody put some cream on Spence and had that nigga high as shit. That's all I thought. But besides that, like, even if he wasn't high and Bud wasn't on no snack or his gloves wasn't loaded, I still had Bud winning that fight. Why? Because I always said a pure boxer, a technician like a Boots or a Bud, even if Shakur would have moved up, I had them beating him. I had him beating him. I had him beating Spence. I always said a pure, because it's just that Porter fight showed me something different. And I always thought Porter won that fight, you know? But that's me, you know what I mean? That's what I think. But, yeah, I don't know how you can just shit on people whose accolades and resume is better. You know, he went over there, beat Kell Brook, took that shit. That's what I'm saying. He beat Ugas for the title. Ugas beat the shit out of Pacquiao. Hey, Red, that's what I was getting to. He went over there to UK, beat the shit out of Kell Brook, came back with the IBF, right? If I'm not mistaken, well, Ugas, he beat Porter for the belt, then he beat Ugas for the belt. When Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao, beat the dog shit out of Manny and took the belt. And Ugas beat Terrence Bud Crawford 4 times in the amateurs. Ugas used to beat the dog shit out of Terrence Bud Crawford in the amateurs. 4 times he fought. Ugas beat the shit out of him. Beat the shit out of him in the Golden Gloves in the amateur. Beat the shit out of Bud Crawford. Bud and Danny, they tied. Spence beat the shit out of Danny Garcia. Well, it was a good fight. He beat Danny. And wasn't none of them niggas on Snack? Wasn't none of them niggas working with Victor Conte? And when all of them niggas fought, at the end of the fight, they all took off their gloves. Except for Bud. But what I tell people, right? If anybody watching this, hey, Ray, you can go back and check. When Bud Crawford, from his first welterweight fight to the Dave Avenesian fight, all of his gloves busted. The only time they didn't bust is when it mattered. And it mattered with the Spence fight. Bud signed the PBC and got the biggest payday he ever did in his motherfucking life. And you want to talk bad about Al Heyman. Nigga, Al Heyman almost made you a pay-per-view star, dickhead. And what you do, you fucked it up. How you fucked it up? You waited too long. Oh, Spence, I can't get that rematch. Charlo, bring that shit on. You was talking all that shit. Bring it. You're a PBC fighter that you just speak you number. Because the world, we was waiting for it. After he beat Spence, we was like, oh, they want to do the rematch? After that rematch, we got to see the Charlo fight. Him and Twin got to fight. They don't like each other. This shit going to be big. And that was your opportunity. To serve past, to be amongst the Canelos, to be amongst the Tank Davises. Now, I mean, those are the pay-per-view stars. The only nigga that I'm going to say that got heart and that was under them niggas and doing his thing was Devin Haney. And I only say that because out of all of them, he the one that came in with his own promotional company. That's why I took my hat off to him and he got a lot of heart. But the shit he doing, he soft. You know what I mean? But he was a pay-per-view star, building himself. But you had it. Spence threw you to out of you. Nigga, you supposed to dunk that shit. But you let it go. Captured the titles. And you ain't defend your undisputed status one time. You never defended it. Why? Because you knew you was going to get your ass whipped. Soon you got that IBF, you like, damn, I got to fight Boots again? I just ducked that nigga the whole 2018, 19, 20, 21. I ducked Boots. Going on it was 3.5 years you ducked Boots. If we add it up, we're going to look at it as 4 years. But Boots was in that WBA bracket. He was there. Every title, listen, Boots was there. He was your man, though. That's when he left that and chased the IBF route. And then he became Spence Mando for 2 years. From 2021 to 2023, he became Earl Spence Mando. Soon he knocked out Sergey Lumpin. Let's get the fuck up out of here. He became Earl Spence Mandatory. Then he had to fight Karen. Then he had to fight Villa. He was Spence Mandatory. But Spence was collecting the belts at the time. And they said, all right, we're going to let you do that. But after that, we need that fight. And then when Bob became undisputed again, he had to fight Boots. He was like, damn, I got to fight this young nigga again? Oh, I'm out of here. I'm dropping all of that shit. And then the titles you got, guess what? At 154, right? You have a belt. You got an intern belt. Who's the champion research? Jermell Charlo, the fight that the world wanted you to see fight. He's a champion research. That's your fight, bro. That's your big payday. That's your big payday. And if I was so smart in boxing, I'm like, damn, y'all niggas want Canelo so bad. Because common sense, you know Bud juicing because Canelo about to fight William Skull. And since last August, you still not going to fight. What is you covering up, bro? Niggas that's on steroids only fight once a year, y'all. Just to let y'all know, they fight once a year. They fight once or twice a year. Why? Because they got to clean their system. That shit just be crazy, man. The people be thinking I be tripping. No, I don't be tripping. My shit got, listen, my lives, my videos got shadow banned because I've been exposing these motherfuckers, man. And the only reason why I expose them because they come out their mouth and say some stupid shit. And I be like, oh, no. If you don't say nothing, I don't say nothing. Yeah, Porter was giving problems. Thank you, Rick. Them niggas was buddies. They best of friends. They spar each other all the time. They best of friends. Listen, when Bud hit Porter, Porter felt. He ain't even hurt Porter. Porter got up, looked at his dad. I'm like, yo, y'all doing, like, Porter took a dive on that fight. And if Porter would have came to fight the real Porter way, how Porter really fight, we would have got the modern day Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns. Because Bud remind me of like a young ass Tommy Hearns. Like he just, I don't know, he just remind me of Tommy Hearns. But we would have had that type of fight. But Porter still was winning, and he ain't even come to fight like that. They were so buddy. I don't know, man. It don't. No, we all see it, but no, when we speak about it, no, we end up getting shadow banned. We get some shit to our email, getting threats. Like Snack, I'm not scared, man. I'm a fucking felon, man. I'm a felon. I will beat the shit out of Victor Conte in real life. Know what I mean? Like, you can be alone. I just can't let you spread some bullshit, and we all see the bullshit, man. We can't say that about Spence. You can't say he ain't gonna make the Hall of Fame because now you shitting on your resume, and that's the best one you ever got. Because Porter was washed up, but he took the fight just to throw you the alley-oop. Know what I mean? And in all actuality, I ain't never seen you put in a spectacular, besides the Spence situation, I never seen you put on a spectacular performance. Because you get hit too much. Like, you want some dog shit. You get hit too much. And it's like, ever since you've been at welterweight, see, this is the crazy thing. He talked shit about Pacquiao, right? He said, well, you see when Pacquiao move up, he stopped knocking niggas out. No, Pacquiao still was getting knockouts at 147. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? Margarito, Cotto, a lot of them niggas was at all the fights at 147, and he was getting knockouts. So, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't that shit happen to you when you moved to 154? You couldn't drop a bum-ass nigga named Madrimov? You couldn't drop a bum-ass nigga named Madrimov, dog? It's like Tyson Fury. You knock out Deontay Wilder, but you can't knock out a nigga named Usyk that can't take no body shots? Yeah, Madrimov proved that nigga was on some shit. And at the end of the fight, man, Madrimov, the nigga gloves busting the Madrimov fight. And he trying to put that shit on Madrimov. Madrimov like, nah, you ain't putting that shit on me, no nigga. Your shit was bust open, nigga. Your shit was bust open. You trying to put that shit on Madrimov. I start cracking the fuck up like, yo, Bug crazy, man. Bug crazy. And Bomac, like, I don't like, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. And one thing about Floyd gonna pop up in people's camp because he do it to get Tank mad. Because Floyd could have signed all you niggas, but he signed Tank. And Tank took Mayweather Promotions to a whole new height. Know what I mean? But I don't know, man. That shit is crazy. Bug crazy. Bug be tripping. Man. Bug be tripping. But I'm gonna see, like tonight I'm about to go tune in. I'll probably do this live reaction in a little bit. Yeah, that's facts. Turkey definitely, because he ain't, I'm gonna be real, that fight could have been a draw. Because he ain't do nothing to Madrimov. He got exposed. Everything got exposed. Bug got exposed in the Madrimov fight. And you ducked it boots to fight a nigga with 10 wins. They got an interim title. And the interim title you got the world champions in recess, and Fedora got the other belt. Like, come on, bro. And Turkey fucking up boxing. I keep telling people that. Now, but they see with this TKO shit, I told y'all he gonna fuck up boxing. That boy ain't doing nothing good for boxing. He fucking everything up in boxing. Yo, here. Is that mama house? Ask here. But I don't know, man. I'm about to get ready for this Tim Tszyu fight. Probably do a live recap. Charge this phone up. I'm gonna go check out the Joe Joyce one, but yeah, see what this Tim Tszyu and Joey Spencer shit happened. I got a feeling they probably, no, it's in Australia, so Australia probably give it to Tim Tszyu. So what you call it? So we can get the Tim Tszyu and Keith Sterling. All right, Big Rig, good looking, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'll be back. I'll probably do the live scorecard thing. But I'm gonna see who's on the undercard because I forgot. But the Joey Spencer and Tim Zoo, I'm definitely gonna do that. So I'm gonna charge this shit up now. I'll be back, and I catch you, big bro. Hold your head down.